Hey guys, the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, today I want to talk about Bitcoin resistance, the November price predictions that are being spewed out there on some articles on the internet. I wanted to share with you guys. Monero performing like a winner. Wanted to talk about that as well and more. But first, let me shout out all the Champagne Crypto maniac boomers out there who are tuning into this live chat, this live stream. Indeed, this is a live stream. Make sure you touch all the likes, the subscribes, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Make sure you're touching all the buttons out there. Let the world know that Champagne Crypto is on the networks, kabooming with the best of them, guys. I see Daniel Norman out there. Good morning or afternoon for some of you maniacs. Cryptonomicon, good morning, champ. Hope all is well. Good morning to you. Lee Benke, I see you out there booming. Monero, indeed, that's a good way to put it. Today we're going to be talking about XMR. As the rest of the crypto maniac boomers tune in to this live broadcast. Indeed, we are live out there, making sure we're looking like 300 by the end of the year. I need you guys pumping heavy weights. I need you eating well. I need you doing calisthenics. I need you doing something but getting fat out there, guys. Okay, getting sloppy. I don't need you doing that. I need you getting sharper every day. I need you with your blades, with your pitchforks out there with Bitcoin stuck on them. That's the way we're doing it till the end of the year out here, crypto maniacs. Good morning to David White out there. Shout out to Daniel out there in Cryptonomicon, the rest of the boomers tuning in. Let's give it a second or three for the rest of the boomers to tune in. If you're just tuning in, we're going to be talking about some new Bitcoin resistance out there that has been identified by some traders. November price predictions. They're saying it's going to kaboom out there. Monero performing like a winner. We're going to talk about that as well and more. Okay, make sure you're touching all the buttons out there. Let's get straight to it out here. Show you guys my display. Give me a second here, crypto maniacs. As much as I do these live streams, I'm still learning how to press all these buttons and do it correctly. So here we are at CoinMarketCap. Could you see it? Yes, you can. Let me refresh the screen so that we're up to date with the latest breaking information out here. CoinMarketCap, currently the bags are looking like $240 billion in the market, which is good. We were just at 230 not too long ago. So that's sexy. We got Bitcoin dominance about the same at 53%. Okay, so the market cap's gone up. The Bitcoin dominance about the same. It looks like everything's gained a little bit of weight out there. Apparently, they've been taking their performance enhancements out there. Bitcoin at 73.74, looking good, guys. Looking good after some baby bear cubs out there were saying, okay, that things were going to go downtown. Okay, that the things were going down. They're waiting for 3,000, 4,000. Guys, I don't think that we're going to be seeing 3,000 or 4,000 anytime this year, if you ask me personally. I already told you what my bottoms are, 58. Right now, things are looking quite bullish, and we're going to be talking about some new resistance levels as well as price predictions. Ether, 280.89 after the futures. They were announcing, it was at CBOE is saying that they're considering or they will be rolling out Ethereum futures soon. Okay, so we're waiting on that. You know, I'm not so excited about this Ethereum future stuff. I mean, we saw what happened with Bitcoin future the month after it was approved. Boom, it went downtown and crashed. So hopefully it doesn't impact Ethereum the same way it impacted Bitcoin. Ripple, trash bags, Bitcoin Cash, 638 after a test net stress test net. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right or saying it right, but they did a test to see how much stress the net could take. That's quite a tongue twister out there. But you guys get the point. We spoke about it yesterday. It was all a test, and apparently, you know, it's running smoothly. They're kind of showing off, but it really didn't impact the price as much as I would like it to. So it's there it is at 638. EOS 659. Stellar at 22 cents. Litecoin at $68. So Litecoin keep moving up. Okay, a shout out to the lights out there. I knew Litecoin was serving some sort of purpose. Okay, so it's at least doing all right. Up 5% today, better than some of the other ones. We got Tether still at where it's at. Cardano at 10 cents. And then Monero, the talk of the town. Okay, after that report was leaked on Friday, I talked to you guys about that. The saddest group. Someone messaged me and said that was a propaganda group that's trying to go at Bitcoin Cash. I don't even, or at Ripple. I'm not sure. Okay, so they were questioning the legitimacy of that group that released the report that said that Bitcoin was going to go to what, 96,000, and Monero was going to kaboom to 18,000. Ever since then, we've seen Monero moving. We've seen Monero booming and moving northward. So, you know, I told you guys, it's the last true private crypto, in my personal opinion. Okay, we can have all these other little privacy coins out there, but Monero is the kaboomer. Shout out to Moneybag69. Kaboom! I see you out there. Zenyatta, I see you out there. And the rest of the boomers tuning into the box out there. Indeed, Litecoin will break out in November when BACK comes in. Yeah, it looks like if BACK comes in, a lot of things may kaboom out there. So look at this. Let's look at this positive news. We'll start off with this long article. I'm not going to read this one all in its entirety, but there's a bullish article here on TradingView. Is it this one? There it is. Bitcoin facing biggest test all year. And I think this is by a YouTuber, I Love Crypto. I think that he made this graph. So correct me if I'm wrong. Anyhow, I have it linked down below so you can see the source. But they're saying that the biggust test of all year is this $7,500, the most critical point for Bitcoin all year, says Jacob Canfield here, the I Love Crypto gentleman. So he puts a bunch of graphs up, the fractals, the Fibonacci's. I know some of you guys get erect when you hear this Fibonacci stuff. You know, I'm not necessarily into the charting or whatnot, but if it reflects something that's positive as far as the price, I encourage you guys to read it, and I will talk about it. Another factor to think about when considering Bitcoin bottom out, we're moving into a new bull market, is the importance of Korea. So South Korea, they're having a high volume out there. Apparently on some of the markets, they're having a higher volume than normal, even though when the price goes down, the volume stays up. So you could read this whole entire article, but I'm scrolling down to the ending to read his conclusion. And there it is. In my opinion, we're at the most critical juncture for Bitcoin, says the author of this article. With Korean volume coming back, the crossover and the moving day average weekly, possible short squeeze, I think we may finally see an end to the 0.618 pullback, and it will break down trend and print the first higher low all season. Okay, so if we break the 7,500, he thinks we're going to kaboom and break the first higher low all season. Okay, so, you know, that's a good one. This one's actually trending right now on TradingView, so check it out. And then we got this other prediction. Bitcoin is going to hit $10,000 by November, says this article. Bitcoin is hitting 10K by the first week of November. Experts are feeling bullish. This is over there on coingate.com. Like all the time, I always have everything linked down below so you can read it directly from the source out here. I'm just you know, reading the headlines. This is not my personal opinion, although I may agree or disagree with some of these articles that I'm sharing. Okay, Bitcoin's hitting 10K by the first week of November, says Sagar I don't even know how to pronounce that name, but it's linked down below. Bitcoin greens are signaling a bullish momentum, sentiment mirrored by experts as they believe Bitcoin will be hitting 10K by next month, and the cryptos will have a bright future ahead. Bright future ahead for the cryptos. Bitcoin is succeeding and taking a jump, as you could see in the charts out here. So, you know, another bullish prediction out here, 10K. I'm looking, you know, I see Tom Lee out there on CNBC saying something at, as far as $25,000. So we've had some bullish predictions, $25,000, and this one says $10,000 by November. So, you know, do I believe it? I think this is very, very extremely possible. I think that it could even go past 10K. Am I saying it, you know, putting it in writing that it will go to 10K the first week of November? We don't know. Okay. But I seem to somewhat agree. I think that this could be true. Okay. You got Monero over here. Monero performing like a slugger out there. I just did a little video, a short video that I released prior to this one. You guys could check it out on my page titled Crypto Culture, Cypherpunk Manifesto, Privacy and Freedom. It talks about some of the early crypto culture the cypherpunks out there in the Bay Area that they created the mailing list. They started discussing political ideas, math ideas, cryptography ideas, and out of that sprung the early ideas that are implemented in the cryptography today, what the Nakamoto's do. So check this one out. It really talks about the importance of privacy in that crypto, in that cypherpunk manifesto. You know, here we are with Monero, the top privacy coin, and it's booming up 45% in 2 weeks. Okay, let me repeat to you the importance out there of privacy. Some of you guys out there are just kind of selling everything out, putting your whole life on Instagram, letting them monetize you, letting your entire apps just track you wherever you go, and you know, you're not getting anything in return. So you got to really think about what you're doing with yourself and with your own privacy and with your own worth and value out there. And with cryptography and things like Monero and the bits, you can gain some value and control some value back out there. So it is what it is. Monero looking like a sexy one out there. Monero, it's creeping up more and more on my list. I got little bags of Monero, but I'm wondering if I should stack up more, you know, get some, you know, perhaps some poundage of Monero out there, privacy focus. So you can check out the graph over there on Crypto Globe. But that's what it is out there. Not much crazy news out there that's so much bullish, but good news at the least. I wanted to come online, chop it up with the maniacs, get the vibes out here, see what's really booming. I see Roger Oliver, good morning. He says, backed will be interesting to see. And it's not good morning anymore. It's afternoon. Usually we're up early, but today we're on a little late. We did another video out here, and, you know, we're trying out different times maybe. Let's see if we could try, you know, maybe lunchtime. You know, apparently somebody was commenting me, said, Champagne, there's no question you're being shadow banned out there. I mean, I'm always hitting the post notifications and I'm not getting the emails or, you know, the notification or whatnot. And that may or may not be true. Other people say they are getting it. Some people say that, you know, they're getting it sometimes. So we're playing with the systems, with the algorithms here. Maybe we'll tune in lunchtime. Maybe we'll tune in early. Or maybe I'll pop up on you guys at 4:30 a.m. and make you work out. You never know. That's why you need to touch the buttons, guys. Touch the buttons. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread here daily. Kaboom to that. I see Dolphin 134, one of our snipers. Good morning. Roger Oliver, kaboom! Thank you for the €2. He says, let's go Monero. Indeed. You know, I'm a bag holder out there. I've been telling you guys about Monero. I've been telling you, arguably the last one standing out here, looking like 300. Monero, I may have to switch out this coin and put a Monero coin. Nobody noticing waves? No, I haven't noticed waves. I mean, I know about it, but I haven't really checked it out. Baby formula, says Roger Oliver. Thank you, Roger, with the $2 tip out there. I appreciate that donation hype. Roger, one of our most gratuitous boomers there in the foxholes. Thank you, Roger. I definitely appreciate that. Baby formula for Baby Champagne, the young oracle out there. We do accept fiat. We do accept coins as well, and I would recommend to dump the fiat and hodl the coins, guys. Kaboom to that. Let's check out these charts, see how sexy things are looking. Bitcoin at 73.75. Apparently, according to that TradingView article, that major resistance out there is going to be $7,500, and then they expect it to kaboom to higher heights, to a higher low. So let's see what the last high low was. Let me see that in the last 6 months here. And excuse me as this thing loads up. And apparently we had a storm this week, and every time it starts getting stormy out here, and I'm talking about in the physical world, not the stormy ones we see on the charts, in the physical world. And every time we have these storms, it looks like the internet backs up. I don't know how the weather is necessarily affecting the modem out there, but somehow, some way. But here we are. This is the 6 month, and perhaps we can go to that, you know, past 10K. Perhaps, you know, perhaps we can go past 10K on this next run. You know, in August we're up there at 82, 83. You know, I will get excited once we cross that 82 marker, 83 marker. If we could cross, that's me personally. If we can cross somewhere, you know, past this hurdle, if we jump over this hurdle, expect the next hurdle to be a 10K hurdle. Okay, so if we jump over that 82 hurdle, I think the 10K hurdle will be next. So I don't necessarily agree with that article at 7,500, but I think it's worth sharing, and you know, it's trending out there. So, you know, go ahead and give it a read out there. Don't just listen to Champagne. See what everybody else is saying. Kaboom, Champagne. Why does Bitcoin look like it will retrace, but it's just not doing it? It looks like Bitcoin won't stop, can't stop, won't stop out there. Hashtag bad boy. Hashtag P. Diddy out there. It looks like the bits are just charged up with the energy. You know, the believers are out there. And, you know, we've discussed this before. You know, the mining cost is arguably between $5,000 and $6,000. So, you know, seeing it dip under that cost is probably not likely, okay? Kaboom to XPO just entered the box. Zenyatta says, if it hits 7,700, I will FOMO in, okay? Since Zenyatta's thinking about whether to get some bags or not. And I'll tell you, this entire off-season, because let's call it an off-season, is really what it is. I mean, if you've been with us here for some time, you know what an on-season looks like. Okay, a kaboom like no other. You think Champagne gets turned up, just wait till we get on-season and start slugging. But anyhow, you know, it's okay, okay? You know, it's okay. And once it cracks, you know, like I said, 82, 83, I think we'll be on season. 7,700, you'll FOMO in. I think this entire time we've been accumulating on the off season. So Zenyatta, you know, you may have been considering accumulating this time. Don't FOMO in after it goes to 85, 9,000. You're going to be feeling like you missed the train out there. There's still a couple more seats on the train. A couple more seats on the bit train out there. This thing may just take off and kaboom past 82. Shout out to Currency 365, one of our snipers out there, a tuber on the networks, always showing love. One of the few tubers that actually comes through and shows love. I appreciate you, Currency 365. Can't stop, won't stop. Indeed, XPO's enter the box. We got 25 maniacs out here. We've been talking about Bitcoin resistance. Me personally, I think the next resistance level is 82, 83. A trending article on TradingView that I have shared down below identifies the next resistance at 75. Okay, we also have a November price prediction according to this article of 10K by the first week of November. Experts are feeling bullish. That's on Coinbase.com, link down below. And finally, we got Monero performing like a winner, okay? Like a winner out there. Guys, beating the altcoin market, beating them up out there. The Monero's looking like a bully in the markets right now. True privacy, okay? Fungibility on the coins. None of the funny bunny stuff. More decentralized than some of these other coins out there. Monero, you know, I can't say much enough about it, guys. Check out the charts out there and performing impressively after this research published last week by the ICO advisory firm, the Satis Group. I talked about that on Friday on my live broadcast. You can check that out on my page over here. Stream 4 days ago, Bitcoin, Monero boom, and Ripple crash. They said Ripple will be crashing. And guys, I invite you to check out this video too, Crypto Culture Cypherpunk Manifesto. Guys, let's remind ourselves some of the reasons why we're here in the crypto space, for the privacy and for the freedom out there, crypto maniacs. It's a new day, it's a new era, and the cypherpunks have established the foundation for the rest of the Nakamoto family and the boomers out there worldwide. So make sure you do the knowledge out there, young ones. Do the knowledge, indeed. Kaboom to the snipers out there. Make sure you follow me there on steemit.com. Steemit is bleeding out slowly, but, you know, there's still a chance that this thing will, you know, spring back when the markets reawaken. So I'm still there. I like the idea of Steem. It's actually, personally, one of my favorite blockchains. It's one of the blockchains I use the most. So make sure you're following me there, steemit.com/@ChampagneCrypto. Drop a comment there. Earn a couple cents there in Steem for your social media activity. as the rest of the boomers tune into the box. We got 30 maniacs out here. Morning Glory has stepped into the box. Good morning, or good afternoon, actually, to you. Revolutionist is over here. Yo, champ, I just set up my third Z9 Mini. Kaboom it. Indeed. Indeed. I see you. Revolutionist, you got to cover this stuff on YouTube out there. Get some viewers. Let the boomers know. You'll be surprised how many people may tune into you, Revolutionist. Champ, what do you think about Digibyte? I like Digibyte. I have nothing bad to say about it. I think it falls in the category of this, which coin is going to be that true peer-to-peer currency that's fast with low transactions. We got coins like Bitcoin Cash gunning for that market. We got coins like Litecoin gunning for that market. Others like Digibyte, Monero, or even Dogecoin. We've seen a kaboom with Dogecoin there. And like it or not, it's a memer. Okay, it's a meme coin, but, you know, which coin will fill in that gap? Digibyte's in that category. So, you know, right now, Bitcoin Cash has the most market cap, the highest, you know, market cap and value, but something like Litecoin can take that over. You know, I'd rather hold Litecoin than Digibyte personally, but Digibyte may kaboom more than Litecoin, okay? I don't have any Digibyte. I have nothing bad to say about it. So, you know, definitely it's one of those coins that's been shilled heavy in the past month. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Digibyte kaboom. So maybe, you know, maybe I should be on the Digibyte trains. I will have to get some Digibyte, says Revolutionist. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. Again, you know, you guys should all know. You guys are all grown men now. Champagne is not giving out advice out here. I'm giving out opinions out here. Okay, so, you know, tread lightly, make it do what you feel is good. You know, I may be wrong, I may be right. And that's not, I'm not talking to you, just you, Revolutionist. I'm talking to the whole population there of the chat box. Sometimes you got crypto commies in there, silent lurking, young cadets. And, you know, they think that, you know, Champagne has been a pro and, you know, they want to hold me to everything, every single opinion. You know, I may be wrong sometimes, guys. So be your own. Be your own crypto boomer and make your own decisions. You messing with VeChain, says Tattoo Master? No, I'm not. I have nothing bad to say about that one either. Hit those likes, Tattoo Master says. Kaboom. Indeed, touch those buttons out there, crypto boomers. Get those final bags. Indeed, this could be, okay, hopefully. Let's see if we are off, you know, if once we exit the summer, now entering the fall, could we enter a new season here for the bits? And really ramp this thing up to 10K and beyond. Now, on the other hand, as we start increasing the value of the bits closer and closer to the all-time high, I think that we're going to have to battle this resistance a little bit more than we have in the past. Reason being is that there's still a select group of cadets that entered the blockchain battlefield space back in December and January that are patiently waiting to dump their bags once it reached the price that they bought at back then. Okay, so, you know, some guys out there are willing to dump at 10K, 12K, just so that they can break even. A lot of young ones out there. And because of that, you know, I think we're going to, you know, let's say we'll hit 10K, then there's going to be a sell-off, and then we're going to go down a little bit. We're going to have to break through the 10K again. We're going to have to battle these lines a lot harder than we did before, says Sprinkler Ninja. Exactly. And he didn't say that. I said that, but he's agreeing. Indeed. Be honest. I think we're going to fall back to 6,800 field, then kaboom. I don't know. I don't know if I think that or not, Namicon. You know, if we're at 6,800, that's fine with me. I wouldn't be surprised. The surprising markers for me are the support at 58 and the resistance at 82 or 83. We'll call it 85 just to round it off there. But you know what I've been saying, Namicon. Bitcoin resistance. Some say the next one is 7,500. I'm saying 85. November price predictions at 10K, says those articles. I believe it. I believe it. I can see it 10K. I can even see it more than 10K by November if the energy's right. Monero performing like a boomer. Make sure you know, in my opinion, maybe have a little bit of privacy coin there in the bag. You know, I'm always rooting for Bitcoin taking up the majority of your portfolio, but reminding myself what this crypto is all about. Perhaps, you know, that portfolio needs to be shared with Monero more. Roger says, makes no difference for me. I'm in for the long term. Indeed. You know, a little month or two, we got to wait extra. We're in it for the long boom, okay? At minimal, you should be on this ride till the halvening occurs in, is it 2020 or 2021? When the Bitcoin mining rewards will be cut in half. I think the price will really kaboom at that point. So at minimum, you should wait till then. That's my personal opinion. Roger has 103 Bitcoin private. Now, we've had some Bitcoin private bulls there in the box. And, you know, perhaps Bitcoin private will increase its value just because it has that name brand. But, you know, I don't think it's anywhere close to what Monero could do or what Monero is and will be. Onion is a privacy coin. Okay, I've never heard of that. I've heard of the Onion technology with the privacy, the rings, the ring privacy, and then some Onion, the Tor or whatnot. I think Verge uses the Tor network. But I heard that Tor, the VPN or whatever it is already been compromised on the entrances and exits by, you know, the powers that be. You know, I'm not a techie, so I don't know out there. And again, it's not about secrecy, okay? It's not about secrecy. It's about privacy, okay? And I said this in the last video. I read this from the the Cypherpunk Manifesto. We should have the right to privacy. We should have the right to reveal what we want to who we want, okay? Secrecy is not wanting to reveal to anyone, okay? So there's a difference between privacy and secrecy, all right? It's not that we're saying we want things secret. We want things to be private. Hypercash is a privacy coin and a staker, easy stakes with mobile wallet. Okay, I haven't heard of Hypercash. Thanks for letting us know, Dominic. I've heard of Holochain, but I don't know if there's any correlation. Holochain been booming lately. Roger says privacy coin, I mean Bitcoin private. Yeah, private coin that has the Bitcoin name. Yeah, Bitcoin private has the Bitcoin name. So perhaps maybe, you know, that will move, but as far as the tech or whatnot, it doesn't excite me like Monero, or it doesn't, you know, it's nowhere near the field of Monero. What about ETC coming to Coinbase? Says Ohm with me. Ethereum Classic is already on Coinbase Pro. Okay. I think they're waiting a little bit to roll it out on the Coinbase retailer, but it's already there. So it's going to happen sooner than later. Yeah, I think the 5K coin boys are feeling like crap right now. Those are those soy boys, those little baby bear cubs. We see you out there. You guys thought it was going to go to under 5K, 3 or 4K. Some of you little babies were talking about. Champagne wasn't believing you little funny bunnies. We're not believing them, Namacon. Indeed, touch the buttons for me, guys. I'm going to end this broadcast a little early today. I'm going to see how it fares around the $30 marker. Excuse me, the 30-minute marker. We're at 28 minutes now. It's on Coinbase too. You just have to log in. Okay, so they've already logged it. It's on Coinbase Retail. Says Currency 365. Is it there on Coinbase Retail? I know it's already on Coinbase Pro. Currency saying that, yeah, it's Ethereum Classic's already listed there. Love the baby bear cub. Just made my day. Shout out to the young baby bear cubs out there. Stay tuned in. Maybe you can earn some stripes here by listening to the rest of the boomers and increase your testosterone. You guys have been eating way too much soy out there. Yes, 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 it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so there you go. It's already there. I haven't logged in. So there you go. I know Coinbase Pro had it, but now the regular Coinbase has it. So there you go. That's why we're on live, guys. You know, don't listen to Champagne. You got a bunch of boomers out here that they can also lead you to victory. Hold that Ethereum Classic, says Moneybags. Although Ethereum Classic, you know, took a little dip dive in a slide. I think the hype kind of died down. You know, I like Ethereum Classic. You know, I like it. Apparently, it could do everything Ether could do for much less of a cost. You could swap, you know, basically clone anything that's going on Ether onto Ether Classic and run it for way cheaper. Study the emotional cycles of the market. The big bang holders know it well and use it against the weak hand, says CryptoZilla. One of our snipers, indeed. Indeed. Yo, champ, if you drop a baby bear cub coin, you'll be rich next bull run. Maybe I definitely would consider a champ coin before a baby bear cub coin. But it looks like those memers, those memer coins may do well. We've seen the chain link being heavily memed. We've seen the Doge coin being memed. I think they even had a Pepe coin being memed out there. The Pepe the Frog, Pepe coins. So, you know, there's some sort of a power behind the memes out there. Easy 10x Ethereum Classic because Coinbase. Yeah, but I think that it had a little spike. I don't know if it went 10x, but it had a little spike at once. But is it going to have a more spike? Is it going to go 10x? I don't know. Denix Series says, what do you think about mandatory overtime and the 30-minute lunches in a 9-to-5 job? I don't know. You know, I don't know if that's even legal. You may want to talk to an attorney, you know, about that. I don't know. When ETH futures kicks in, we can short Ethereum Classic. I don't know. I don't think that you could short Ethereum Classic with the ETH futures. I think that's specifically for Ethereum, ETH, not ETC. But I may be wrong. If not, then Ethereum Classic is the new Ethereum. It's not the new Ethereum. It is the original Ethereum. That's why it's called ETH Classic. So, you know. ETC is going to kaboom since it's now on Coinbase. Yeah, it had a little spike there. It did have a little run. Then it dumped back down, and maybe it spikes up more. I mean, most of the coins that have been listed on Coinbase historically end up kabooming. 31 on the live stream here. 31 minutes on the duration of the podcast or the video stream or whatever you guys like to call this. I like to call it the boomer broadcast, we'll call it for now. I'm going to go ahead and take a few more comments and questions, but I'm going to be out of here, guys. I've been on this fast. I'm on a long fast right now, and I think I'm going to eat. Champagne's been doing the heavy intermittent fasting out there, raising the HGH levels and the testosterone levels. If Ethereum Classic doesn't moon after being listed on Coinbase, I'm going to sell all, says Roger Oliver. I mean, once they announced it, there was a spike, and that could have been it. You know, I don't know. When transaction prices spike on Bitcoin and Ethereum Classic will boom. I like Ether Classic. I don't think it's going anywhere. It's really not in Puerto Rico, and they are forcing it against us here. And a 10-minute break, says Denix Series, regarding the question he asked me about working mandatory hours. I don't know. That has nothing to do with crypto, Denix. You know, you may want to go to another channel that talks about employment law. I have no idea. All right, guys, I'm going to be out of here. I appreciate all you maniacs. Dominic, Roger, Derek, gang from Chicago. I see you indeed. Denix, Ohm with me, Cryptonomicon, and the rest of the boomers there in the box. Make sure you check out my last video. I think it's worth listening to the Cypherpunk Manifesto, guys, so you could be reminded as to why we Crip walk out there. Shout out to my Crip walkers. I'm out of here, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.